So after you have created a clipping mask, you are then able to adjust both the base layer as well as the clipped layer. What I mean to that by that is you have your base, that's the underlying pixel information. You have something on top of it. You're clipping that down to the base. And then from there, within layers, I can select the base and, for example, resize it, uh, and rotate it, do any of the typical manipulations that I would do to that underlying layer. Notice too, if I make that layer larger than what's clipped to it, then there's not enough pixel information on the entire base for the clip to go everywhere, right? But the base is still there and the clipped layer is still clipped to the base. Same thing, I can select on the clipped layer and I can take that selected and I can move it around over top of the base. I can resize it, I can rotate it, I can do, any of the typical manipulations to either of those elements, the base layer and the clipped layer. Can also select both of them. So I'm selecting one, holding down shift, selecting the other, going up to layer and then to link layers. And now you'll see that it looks like a little chain here. Now, when I click on either of those elements, they move around together. And you can certainly unlink them just as easily. I'm just right clicking on them and saying unlink layers, and then they go back to being unlinked. So sometimes you want to move them independently. Sometimes you want them to sort of be glued together and move together in tandem.